Hey everyone, so I am sitting here with a very good friend and business partner, Kevin Stanfield. He is a market leader covering, a lot of pretty big market, Western Missouri, most of the state of Kansas. You guys even get into Oklahoma, Arkansas. So a lot of the Midwest markets. Known Kevin for almost a decade. My wife, Steph, and his wife, Janelle, have become close friends. And our kids are really similar in ages and have also become close friends. They have two beautiful young daughters, just like we do. So I want to go through some questions today, Kevin. First off, thanks for chatting with me.
Thank you.
And just help you all get to know the man to my right, who he is, what he and his family value, but also what he brings to the table from a business standpoint. Because a lot of you watching will interview with Kevin. And get ready, because he has done so much with family heritage in this industry. And a pretty cool story, because you and your wife both have been with the company for about over 13 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So Kevin, let's start off with, what was your background before Family Heritage and what brought you here?
Yeah, pretty unique. I actually came in with a background in a totally different industry. I was in the construction industry here in Kansas City, and came here about 13 years ago. I actually joined Family Heritage. I actually was hired by my wife at the time.
How'd that go?
It was a unique experience, but a very rewarding one. So, not to laugh it off too much, we were able to build an organization very quickly, but and had fun doing it as well. So,
awesome. So what were some of the big characteristics that of a career that brought you to Family Heritage compared to what you were doing in the past?
One of the biggest characteristics, or one of the things that enticed me the most, was the ability, or the ability to potentially grow my own organization, my own business, without having the capital to do so. So that's something I'd always wanted to be, a business owner. I just simply didn't have the money to do it. This gave me a vehicle, or an opportunity to run a business, because it is our business at the end of the day, yet not franchising or branching in, if you will.
Yeah.
So that really enticed me, and then it was also just the culture, the people that I was able to meet and see within the organization that really just attracted me.
Great. Wonderful. Kevin, tell everyone a little bit more about your family, what you guys do in your spare time, what you guys value.
So I have two daughters, 9 and 7. That's Lainey and Quinlan. We live in a small town, Chanute, Kansas, southeast Kansas, which is mostly a rural community. Our biggest passions during the summertime, it's water time for us. So we're a boat family. We're the lake family. We like spending the lake every single weekend at the lake with friends, family. If there's water, we're there. Also during the summer, a lot of softball. That's my girls. That's their newest passion. That's their thing right now. So we're really big into that and support that. Beyond that, our entire family, we like to travel quite a bit. My wife and I internationally. My children, they've been to, amazing to say, but a 7 and 9-year-old have been to half of the states in the United States, and have gotten to hang out with the people that we work with, and their children as well, your children. It's really just become a unique experience for them. Something that I'd never experienced when I was a 7 or a 9-year-old. So.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, it's been really cool getting to know these guys. We've been to some of the most amazing destinations domestically, but also with Kevin and Janelle. One of my most memorable trips was Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Staying in that mansion, and it was just a really neat incentive trip.
Mm-hmm.
We all stayed at a giant this 5-star house that had a chef and a butler, and just treated like kings and queens. And the Stanfields come from humble beginnings, just like most of us. You and Janelle didn't really have a rich history in sales and business ownership and stuff like that, right?
No, absolutely not. This was my first introduction to the sales world. Ever.
And Janelle had a little bit of sales experience. So let me tell you also about his wife, because she is amazing in her own. She's one of the top sales representatives with Family Heritage in the history of the company. And she has done so by just hard work, by treating people well, and just by following our systems. And Janelle is one of the lead trainers of the majority of the representatives that come into the offices in the market within Kansas, Western Missouri, and some of those other states that were mentioned. But it's been really cool to see the two of you guys grow over the last decade, because neither one of you knew anything about insurance other than being a consumer coming into this career. And in partnership, the two of you have done some pretty exceptional things. Kevin, talk for a minute about some of your experience with the actual product, and some of the clients that you and Janelle have had over the years that have had to use the policy.
It's an amazing product, bar none. Our products deal with the catastrophic illnesses, unfortunately, that do happen to real Americans, our families, our friends, people we know. We've experienced it at this point. A lot of clients that have been touched by one of those illnesses. The amazing thing is we've been the ones that, from a financial standpoint, have been able to help them out through those hard times, which is amazing. It's very fulfilling to do so. Did I miss the second part of that question?
No, I know I'm throwing a lot of multi questions at you. Just is there a particular story of a client recently that, without saying their name, obviously, that has gone through cancer or had a major accident that you guys were able to help out?
We did deal we dealt with cancer with a client of ours. She had gone through cancer for over 7 years. It was very fulfilling to be able to help that woman and her family the entire time. Obviously, she couldn't work for a long period of time. From a financial standpoint, they weren't worried about it. We were able to help them. So, that's one of just many stories that I could tell.
I remember Janelle had a client that went through brain cancer, and then I think the spouse went through cancer a short period of time later, and she was at the hospital with them, and I've seen these guys. Just it shows how much character they have and how much care they have for people. But I've heard your all stories and been working closely with you. I've heard of almost weekly claims that you guys have helped people file. It's almost on a weekly basis, right? Yeah,
at this point, that's generally a Friday. Every Friday is just helping clients with claims.
Wow, and that's something that in our industry the agent doesn't have to do, but that's just the people that they are. So, Kevin, last question for you is, what is the vision for somebody that's brand new to our industry looking at this, and hearing you speak about your experience with this company? What is the opportunity for somebody brand new to quickly get into leadership and really grow an organization of their own?
Yeah, so being coachable in this industry, very, very important. The amazing thing is you could take a country guy like me who was in the insurance industry or the construction industry, bring them into our industry and give them the product, the culture, and the correct process and steps to execute that. Anyone could build. If I could build a business, anyone could build a business. The amazing opportunity is we only promote from within, so everyone in our company has the exact same opportunity that I had years ago, and that's the fulfilling part about joining an organization like this. It's being able to bring nothing to the table other than effort and ambition, and really grow with just that.
That's cool. Yeah, you guys, these guys, Kevin and Janelle and their family, you guys continue to inspire me. So proud to be in business with you guys. And if you have the opportunity to interview with Kevin or spend time with Kevin, bring your A game. He's definitely, and we in these markets are definitely looking for future leaders to build organizations around and really grow with. So if that's you, get excited for an interview if offered the opportunity. And Kevin, I really appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you.
Great to be in business with you.
You too.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.